Why do you request that for all that time?
Numerous reports by local and international agencies have in the past named Uganda's police force among the top violators of human rights. That negative reputation has emerged yet again. A report on the role of security agencies in the 2016 general process mentions the police as one of the human rights abusers. The report was released by an NGO called the Human Rights Network Uganda.
A number of things. One of our observation and finding is the partisan role of some of the security agencies, particularly the police. In some of the areas, we have seen this from the partisan comments of the police leadership. We have seen this from some of the police officers participating in primaries of political parties. We have also issues around the accountability for excesses and atrocities that have been committed during the course of this electoral process.
According to the report, the police and other security agencies selectively apply the Public Order Management Act. It cites the forces of action of invoking the law when policing public assemblies as the case in point.
Be to demonstrate professionalism, especially when handling gender-sensitive cases. The case in point is the arrest of women, especially the women politicians. You probably call the undressing of women politicians and so on and so forth.
The report also faults security agencies for what it calls exhibiting a high level of partisanship. It singled out crime preventers for dressing in NRM t-shirts or carrying out national duties.
The security officers also make some political statements which make us a bit suspicious whether they are partisan or non-partisan. For example, like Tumwine presented, when one of the big people says we shall not hand over power and he's a police officer, you get a problem. Why should the police be involved in saying, I think that should be left for the politicians. If they don't want to hand over power, that should be for politicians.
The report cites wanton shooting and killings by security agencies, the failure to contain electoral violence, the contest for space by vigilantes and militia groups, and gender-sensitive policing. It took a center stage during the electoral process uttered by the Uganda Police Force. The researchers blamed the police for using excessive force in many chaotic situations with impunity. The report mentions the arrest of the former FDC flag bearer Dr. Kiza Besigye and his subsequent house arrest as flagrant violation of his rights.
It's a neutral force. That's why you can see Dr. Kiza Besigye was during elections was escorted by police. Honorable Mambaz was guarded and escorted by police. You know, even when you go to their homes, Honorable Mambaz is guarded by police, even everywhere. So we are not partisan, we are neutral force for all Ugandans.
Former Principal Judge James Ogoola, who was the main speaker at the launch, called for the enactment of the law to reduce the power of the incumbency to avoid a repeat of the 2016 polls.
The overwhelming powers of incumbency, especially access to financial resources, logistical resources, such as transport, and even worse, such as access to hugely disproportionate access to media outlets and opportunities, disguised campaigns across the country under the shroud of carrying out ongoing executive functions. All these are issues we should interrogate.
The justice further recommended that a committee of inquiry be constituted to probe the allegations of abuse in order to reduce the post-election tension.
The answers to these questions, in my view, require a thorough, deep-seated inquiry performed by experts in the different professions and disciplines, such as law.
The findings of the report will be presented to the executive and legislative arms of government for the amendment of laws proven weak to curb the malpractice in the courts.